Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is me reaching out to you after some 11 days in detention by the tyrannical regime of Muhammadu Buhari, who claims to be Nigeria's president. I'm reaching out to you guys this evening from Abuja, having fulfilled my bail conditions, very equally tyrannical, harsh bail conditions granted by magistrate in Abuja. But I'm just here to thank you guys for your support and your steadfastness in ensuring that we're not giving up on these guys until we defeat them completely and finally. I know a lot of you have been asking after me. You have done a fantastic job of reaching out to me. I was kept incommunicado most of the time. Spent the first 4 nights in a SARS detention center called Abattoir in Abuja. It's the worst detention center you can ever go to. After that, this magistrate got me detained at Kuje prison for 1 night. When I got to Kuje prison, they put me in a death row cell, claiming that this death row cell was an isolation center for likely victims of corona, COVID-19. After that, of course, when we came to court and complained, she sent us to the cell, one inhuman, degrading, and wicked cell run by the FCID of the police department in Abuja, Area 10. There, we were locked in a cell inside a cell because apparently they were afraid that we could infect or incite those guys inside the cell who are not in support of the government. The government is really afraid. They are paranoid, and because they have lost legitimacy, nobody supports this Buhari regime anymore. Not even amongst their members. They're just using them to. Nobody loves the government anymore, and nobody wants to hear about Buhari anymore. So they're afraid. But I decided to reach out to you guys tonight just to thank you guys a lot for the support. I just got home not too long ago and took a shower and I did cut my hair as well because I'd been away for 11 days. Today is my first day this new year as a free man. You know how in Nigeria in those days they used to announce the first child to be born in the new year. This year they had to announce me as the first person to be arrested in the new year. So guys, thank you so much for all the support. And I want to call on you guys, young people, especially those who participated in NSAS. You have no idea, and I mean it, you have no idea what you did for this country, for rising up at that time. The cell we were detained at is known as Abattoir. It is real Abattoir where they and get them thrown into a trash or dustbin. So when we got there, we were told by those who had been detained at this Abattoir SARS wicked cell that over 700 persons had been detained in that cell. But because of NSAS, that number was reduced drastically to 76. When we were detained there, and when they saw us talking to some of the detainees, they reduced the number to 36. So 40 people were released in 1 day because we spent 1 night in that cell. And when we went to the detention center, of course, we were not allowed to mingle. To prison, Kuje prison, we were not allowed to mingle with prisoners because they were also afraid that our words, our exhortations to them could lead them to a revolt. So when we went also to the FCID cells, there were about 27 people, 1 female. But the moment they realized that we're there, they keep releasing people as they come. Of course, sometimes after extortion. Our police cells, police stations, our prisons in Nigeria, brimming with innocent people, whereas the criminals in the country are living free on our taxes, on our sweat, pain, sorrow, and tears. So I want you guys to realize that if you ever fought in the last 1 year, you've done something extraordinary. And that's the reason why we're calling on you not to give up. So let us reorganize ourselves and chase the crazy buttheads out of town, right? I took time to say hello to those of you on Instagram today because you're so special to me. I know I saw a lot of messages in the back end, DMs asking, how am I doing? What can you do? So I decided to just reach back to you. I will be talking more and more regarding myself and what happened to me and the pain and even the bail conditions granted to punish me. I don't think anybody should worry about that. I think our focus should be how to liberate Nigeria, how to liberate ourselves. How can we have some 70 million young people in the country and some old buttheads like Buhari is holding us to ransom? I just can't understand it. Those of us who are fighting these battles, several of us, including those of you who are watching, who were not opportune to be at the protest we had on December 31st, crossing over to January 1. I know you guys are dying and you are boiling to do something, but let's just keep organizing. Talk to yourselves, please. Talk to yourselves. Let's talk to ourselves. Let's talk to ourselves and say to ourselves, we want to liberate ourselves. Let's become the liberation generation. Let's take these shackles of oppression off our ankles and knees. Let's not accept these incompetent leaders who are running roughshod over us. Forget about me. Don't worry about me. I'm willing to go to jail as many times as possible. I don't care. I don't worry about it. Even if they kill me, it's not going to matter. But it would be sad if more of you are not standing up, if you're not able to challenge these people. They are weaklings. They are cowards. That's why they do this. That's why they are paranoid. That's why they are very quick to use police. Look at my nose. A police officer from the mobile police department, or the unit, had butted me and broke my nose. But even though blood was streaming up of my face, I was challenging him, and my other colleagues were challenging, and they were pumping pepper spray in our eyes at the closest range possible. It was inhuman. But I'm here today talking to you saying that I've been to prison and I'm back. And I can tell you categorically that there's nothing spectacular about being detained. It's a honor, it's a badge of honor for me, and it should be a badge of honor for others to stand up. And if you all stand up once all together, there's no amount of prison cells that can stop this idea whose time has come. Be the liberation generation. Let me thank you once again. And just let you know that I'm here for you if you want to talk to me. And I hope you'll be there for the generation that is now suffering under the leadership of these criminal elites in the country who are stealing, robbing, and destroying our opportunities to have a better life, right? That's why I'm here for you guys. And that's why I came to talk to you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate all of you. I don't know how to thank you for what you've done in the last 10 days. You know, I had no access to telephone. I had no access to the internet. But even police officers who were guarding us would come and say, well, man, Twitter is burning. You know, Facebook is on fire. You know, Instagram is on fire. And I know that wouldn't have happened without your support. Thank you so much again. I love you guys. And I will be back talking to you more. Again, like I said, don't cry for me. Just do what you got to do to liberate yourselves. This country, I tell you, the country Nigeria, there's enough to go around. But when you have greedy, crazy, reckless people in power, incompetent people, people whose only idea about governance is how to cheat others, there's never enough. Thank you guys, and I'll say, Aluta continua, Victoria, etc. Revolution now. Thank you.